Okay, this is part two of Are the Planet Inhabitants Slowly Starving because of decreased food production. And in the first video, I linked the World Food Organization uh, chart that came out in November. And here's another one from the U.S. Department of Agriculture. I'll link it below. And what's interesting, if you look at the very first chart, you can see where more agricultural land has been more land has been purposed for agricultural use in the last 20 years, but the actual output of food has decreased. So there's an effort to try to increase food production by allocating more land for growing food, and it's not working. Okay, now is it being covered up? Is the food shortage being covered up? Uh, it's possible to put together little pieces of information to figure it out. Now we know that the last 20 years the output has been declining. They're trying to allocate more land to increase the food production, but it's not working. Now, is it being covered up? Now, if you recall, the NAFTA, National Association Free Trade Agreement, it was canceled in the last administration because of the truck drivers were being paid low wages. Okay. If we really needed truck drivers, that could be opened up again and we could find the truck drivers. But the barriers to entry to become a truck driver in the United States is you can't have a criminal record. If you go and research the qualifications, you can't have a criminal record. Okay. Now in the past, I don't think it really mattered. I'm not sure. And now to bring food down from Canada, you gotta have the shot, right? So, but if you try to put it together, is there really any product to move? Is there what is there to transport across the country? Nothing. You don't need that many truck drivers. So the standards to become a truck driver could be increased to where, your average person that wants to be a truck driver that has that isn't completely clean or healthy can't even get in. It's like flying an airplane or something. You have these really strict qualifications to get into the ability to transport merchandise across the country. But anyways, I'll put a link to that chart, and also I'll put another link to where a foreign country is stockpiling as much food as they possibly can. Okay, two observations. It's good to get confirmation. Remember, what you're seeing out there is people just talking about the current news. You got to dig to find out what's going on, and it's getting close. It's getting real, and a lot of people on the planet have to go if the food crisis continues. If we have another bad year, remember we had one year where they had to use crop duster planes to drop seeds on the ground because of flooding across the country. Another year, we had this land hurricane that just wiped out a lot of crops in the green belt, Iowa, and all that. So if we have another bad year of food production, it's going to get really, really hard. So stock up. And I'm almost done. I only got so much time. Okay. Yeah, I only get about maybe 4 or 5 minutes of video. So that's it. I'll put the link, the Department of Agriculture link, and another one of a country that is stockpiling as much food as they can. More than half of the certain staple crops they control. They brought it into their country. Okay. See y'all later.